Okay, we're back. We're back again, guys, with another PS2 Complete Game collection, and this is part 5. Let's begin. Okay, so yeah, the first game that we're going to talk about in the first row is Call of Duty Finest Hour, and that's the front there, right? Just to show you. Made by Activision. There's the back. There's some of the images of the battles, and you can see the Rhino tanks. The world's darkest hour shall be your finest. Then it just says a bit about the gameplay. The release year is 2004. So once again, there's the front. That's the disc. Has netplay on it. Also says there. Yeah. So again, the cover looks great as well. Not too much to say. Just gonna keep it short and simple. That's it there, guys. Call of Duty Finest Hour, and that's the first for the PlayStation 2 series that we're showing in the video. So I'm going to move on. The next one that we're talking about here is Call of Duty 2, Big Red One. So yeah, great cover art again, guys. Activision. And it says there, play one of the most enduring legends in military history. So all military stuff. Join the Big Red One, American's most legendary Infinity Division experience, says there, and a bit more information on what you have to do in the game. This one, it was 2005, I think. There's the instruction manual on this one, and there's the disc. Yeah, very, very, very good war game if you're a fan of Call of Duty and you know how gaming is going today. It's always good to as well go back on some of the older Call of Duty games. But if you haven't played it, it's another one there of interest. Call of Duty 2, Big Red One. Yeah, that's on the PlayStation 2 series. Okay, on to the third game. And the next one we have here is Call of Duty 3. Again, guys, great cover art of all the war. There's the back of the box. Brings you closer than ever to the fury of combat. So there's all the soldiers battling in some of the images. Just some more info about the game. Its release year is 2006. There's the disc, just to show you briefly. That's another one, guys, if you're interested. Call of Duty 3. Yeah, so that's the third of the PlayStation 2 series of the Call of Duties. So yeah, I'm not going to say too much more on that note. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next game, guys. The next game that we're talking about is soccer game, Pro Evolution Soccer 5. Got the platinum version here with netplay. Bring it on. So if if you're a fan of FIFA as well, you're going to know that this is all, Pro Evolution is soccer, Pro Evolution Soccer 5. So there's more in the series where it came from. So dribblers round its rivals and keeps on scoring, and just says there some more info. The game came out in 2005. God's own football game official, it says there, PlayStation 2 magazine, the world's premier footy game series. So if you're interested, there it is. There's the instruction manual, really, really heavy instruction manual, like some of these older games. There's the disc. Yeah, another one if you're interested, Pro Evolution Soccer 5. That's it. Next game is FIFA Football 2005. We have right here. So again, we got the platinum version with netplay. There's some of the images just to show you. Fluid football. Just some of the features about the game. Improve your first touch. Enter the creation zone. Authenticize as standard. Just some more info on the game. So if you're a fan of soccer, and you follow FIFA, that's another one. If you're interested, we actually did in one of our older videos. We did in our previous parts of the PS2 collection. We did we did FIFA. We had FIFA Football 2003, so this is I think one of the second ones that we've done so far. So there it is if you're interested. EA Sports FIFA Football 2005. Okay, guys, we're moving on. Next game that we're talking about here is Tekken 5. So again, great animation on the front. Sony. Again, we got the platinum version here. There's some of the images just to show you. So you can see some of the battles and stuff there going on. The ninja home, his reflex. The boxer clinches his fists. The wrestler flexes his muscles. So you can see that it's all fighting and stuff. So again, it's a fighting game. So there's the instruction manual just to show you some of the pages there. Game screen settings all setting up just to quickly show you. There's the disc. Not too much to say on that note, just another game if you're interested called Tekken 5. So there's other Tekken games as well if you're interested. There we go. That's another game. And the next one that we're talking about here is the operative No One Lives Forever. There it is. There's the front cover. There's the back with a few of the images just to show you who wants to live forever and some info on the game. Same thing, there's some of the images just to show you on the back. The release year I think is 2000 or 2001. I think it could be 2000 though. There's the disc. Right, just if you're interested, No One Lives Forever. So there's another game in the collection, not too much to speak on. Right, the next game that we're talking about is got the platinum version here. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend. So there we got the platinum. So there's just some of the images just to show you. The game came out in 2007, I think. And then it just shows some of the images of the fighting in the game, as you can see there. And then it just has some information there. Lara Croft is back. In a race against time, Lara must travel across the globe to unearth history's greatest weapons. So it's kind of basing it towards kind of a history kind of. So there you go. Maybe you played it, maybe you haven't, but if you're interested, Tomb Raider Legend. Tomb Raider Legend. So yeah, and it's a 2007 game, I think. Yeah. Alright, that's the first row, guys, done of our PlayStation 2 collection. So we're moving on. So we got more on the lines of soccer. So the next one we have here is FIFA 06 EA Sports again. So there's some great cover art just to show you. There's the back of the box, Total Football, and it just gives you some information about the game, manager mode, attacking gameplay, customization, authenticity, FIFA 06 lounge. So it gives you a good insight of what settings there are in the game and what you can do, in terms of the single player. And there's the instruction manual just to show you, and there's the disc. So yeah, FIFA 06, and the game I think came out in 2005. So they're always, usually with FIFA, they come out the year before the year that they're set in, they're titled in. So this was 2005, FIFA 06 EA Sports. Yeah, and and these games also have multiplayer too, so you can play single player and multiplayer. Okay, so the next game that we're talking about is EA Sports FIFA 07. So that's the next one we have here. Also has net play, so you can play online. This is the season. Some more information about the game, improved gameplay, enhanced manager mode, head to head. You can do head to head. 24/7 connectivity. So you're getting your net play and you're getting all of that. There's the instruction manual just to show you. Just another thing there about EA Sports, EA Games. There's the disc just to show you. Yeah, and the game I think came out in 2006, I think. Yeah, So again, 2006, and it's FIFA 2007, EA Sports. So yeah, not too much more to say on that. We're moving on. So we got FIFA 08 here. EA Sports. The cover art looks great on this one. That's the back of the box. Can you FIFA 08? And then it just has more info on the game. Some of the images just to show you. Came out in 2007. Manual controls. It says there. Can't really read that. Play all over the field with innovative keeper passes. Yeah, just some more information. There's the instruction manual. And there's the disc. So again, guys, 10 instruction manuals as they did as time went on with gaming and with some PlayStation 2 games. But there you go, FIFA 08. Okay, yeah, we're going to move on. So the next game that we're actually talking about is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. So again, it's another from your EA Sports. So if you're into golfing, you know, if you're a fan of golf or you play golf, again, this is definitely a game to try out. It's definitely one of those games for you. Great cover art. That's the front, that's the back. Can you beat me? Step up the golf's ultimate challenge, and it shows some of the images and tells you a bit about the game, the features, all new EA Sports game face, new courses and game modes. So you're going to get a good few settings in there too, in relation with the game. It has multiplayer on it also, and the release year is 2003, I think. Yeah, but you can also make it get other players, you know, involved as well, especially if you're going online, because some of these games they have multiplayer. So yeah, EA Sports Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, great game. Okay, the next one that we have is EA Sports Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. So yeah, great cover art again, guys. There's the back of the box. Your team, your dream. So it just shows a couple of the images there. And it has 1 to 4 players, it says. More than the game modes, the most licensed courses and pros ever. All new team tour mode, 21 championship. It just gives you more information there. There's the instruction manual just to show you, and the disc. If you're interested, EA Sports Tiger Woods PGA 07, another great golfing game. So if you're into golf and you play and you've tried these, very good games. Alright, we're moving on. So another one that we have here is another sports related game. Is World Snooker Championship 2007, I think. The official game of World Snooker. So says here, play as or against 91 of the greatest snooker players in the world, including John Higgins, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Sean Murphy, Ding Jug I think, if I said that right, and Steve Davis. And there's a bunch more there, and 10 official endorsed tournaments. So you know you're gonna get a lot of information there. If you like playing snooker, which snooker is a great game. If you watch snooker on TV, you know. So and made by Sega. There's the disc. There's the instruction manual. Right there, really thick instruction manual. Yeah. So. Yeah. There's some of the images on the back of the box just to show you. Pretty nice colourful box. Yeah, there's not too much more to say on that note. If you're interested, World Snooker Championship 2007. And the release year is 2006. So if you're interested, there it is. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so the next game we have is another shooter game. From the makers of Hitman 2, we got Freedom Fighters here. And great cover art again, guys. There's the back of the box just to show you. They took your freedom, it's to take it back. So again, lots of shooting and lots of explosions. So you know, you fight your way through the campaign mode. So it's in Manhattan's darkest hour. So citizens cry out for a hero to free their war-torn city from invading forces. So you get a bit of info on the what the campaign is like in the game, and some more information there. There's the back of the box with the images. There's the disc. And it came out in 2003. So there you go. Freedom Fighters, another shooter game. Alright, moving on, guys. So the next game that we have is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent. And you got Ubisoft there. The game is NetPlay. That's the front of the box. That's the back of the box. So you can see there some of the what's going on in the game. For the first time ever, play as Double Agent, and it gives you some more information. Use realistic weapons and gadgets. Splintercell.com, and you can it just shows you some of the campaign mode there. The game came out in, I think it was 2006, I think. And there's the disc just to show you. So Splinter Cell, yeah. If you're interested, there it is. That's all we're going to say about that one. We're on to the next row now, guys. So so the next game that we're talking about here is another of your finest sports games. So we got Euro 2004 Portugal, EA Sports. So again, this is one where it's like world. You're competing against Europe. It's European countries, and you're competing to win the World Cup. So that's the front of the box there. There's the front, just to show you some of the images of the back. 51 teams, 16 finalists, 1 winner. Qualify and win with your country in the official and exclusive video game of FIFA Euro 2004, and just some more information there. And it came out in 2004, so the release year is as of the title. There's an instruction manual, and there's the disc just to show you. So yeah, if you're interested, Euro 2004. All right, we're moving on. So the next game we have here is another one very similar. So we got FIFA World Cup Germany 2006 with NetPlay. EA Sports again, guys. Great cover art. There's the back. Your dream FIFA World Cup. So it came out in 2006. Again, more or less the same idea. It's soccer, and it's World Cup soccer. So there's your instruction manual just to show you some of the game settings, and there's the disc. Right. So if you're interested, FIFA World Cup Germany 2006, another one for your collection. Yep. So that's that. We're moving on now. We got another great game here. We got the platinum version here, so we're going back to car racing games again. We got Juiced here, yeah, and again, great cover art, the green and the orange. Got the NetPlay. Get Juiced, it says there, and it shows you some of the extreme images of the cars, and all the sponsors. So real street racing, over 50 real cars with over 100 real modes. Over 7.5 trillion car customization possibilities. So look, you're getting a lot of insights on the game there. There's the disc. Yeah, another great racing one. So if you're into circuit racing and all that kind of thing, and modification of cars, like it's very like Midnight Club. So if you played Midnight Club, I think it came out in around the same time. So if you're interested, there it is. It came out in 2005, so yeah, there you go, Juiced. Another great one for your collection. Okay, we're moving on, guys. Another exciting game in the collection. We got Stuntman Ignition. And it's a 2006 game, I believe. Great cover art, the explosion, the trucks, cop car, THQ. There's the instruction manual just to show you. Shows you a bit about the game, the settings, all of that kind of stuff, the sponsors. There's the disc just to show you. There's a couple of the images in the back just to show you. Risk it all for every take, and then it just has some more information about the game and the story and what you have to do. Take the wheels and steal the scene as you master the greatest stunt sequence ever filmed in the world's most dangerous, demanding and exciting job. So you know you're kind of wheeling your way through the streets. Stuntman Ignition, another one, great one for your collection. Okay, next game. Another one with netplay. We got Sniper Elite, and there's the front cover art. There's the back. One bullet can change history. So again, you know, if you're into, you know, sniper shooting and all of that kind of thing, and you know where it's kind of set long time ago, this is a very interesting game. And you got your sponsors at the bottom there. Some more information about the game. Sniper Elite takes combat to the next level. So there's the disc just to show you. And it came out in 2005. So once again, there's the back of the box if you're interested. It's another shooter one that you may not have played called Sniper Elite. Check it out. Okay, we're moving on, guys. The next game that we got here is another favourite, another sports. So we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. And it's also available on Xbox 360. So if you're interested, you know, WWE, there's the instruction manual, just to show you some of the settings, whatnot. There's the disc, made by THQ. How will you play? Gives you some info on the game, some of the images of the fighting and the moves. So you know I think you can even customize your own moves, and you know you can hit people with certain items. So while you're wrestling and you're taking a move on somebody, you can use different weaponry in the challenges. So 8 unique superstar fighting styles. It says choose to fight as high flyer, and you know a bunch more information on the game. Again, there's lots of settings in the game too. So and I think the game has 1 or 2 players, so you can play multiplayer on that one. Yeah, that's SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. That's the only SmackDown we got here. But we're moving on to another game. Another great one, which we actually did a metal edition in one of our previous videos. But this one here we got is Killzone. So we got the first Killzone here with netplay. Again, the orange looks great cover art. There's the back of the box. In time of war, do not crave honor, do not pray for order, amity of surrender. Ask only that you outlive the day. And it shows some of the images of the campaign. You know, you got the war and stuff going on there, the shooting. You know, you got the enemies. An epic Sega invasion of relation, I think it says. And it's a 2004 game. There's the disc just to show you. So again, if you're a fan of Killzone, maybe you've played some of the ones on the PS3 or Xbox or whatever. But yeah, if you haven't played the first one, there it is. The first of the PlayStation 2 series, Killzone. There's the back again, once to show you. Yeah, Killzone. So yeah, we're moving on. Not going to say too much more. We got another game here. And this one is Aragon. So looks to be a sword fighting game. So there's the instruction manual just to show you, and some of the game settings. Not too many pages. Contents about the game. There's the disc. There's the back of the box. So there's dragons in the game. There's swords, all that kind of stuff. If you feel the destiny of the legendary dragon rider, live the legend as Aragon. So that's who you're in the game. So fight alongside or astride your mighty dragon ally. And then some more info on the game underneath the images there. So just to show you. So and the game came out in 2006, I believe. So yeah, if you're interested, it's another sword fighting kind of game, Aragon. There you go. That's another row done, guys. So yeah, we're moving on, and we got another fun kind of a game here, which was actually quite a popular success at the time. I think it's called Dog's Life. Great cover art. So again, you're basically, there's the back of the box just to show you some of the images. So basically, in the game, you're supposed to believe what it would really be like to be a dog. So, you know, if you can really imagine how it would be to be a dog, that's basically where the title kind of relates back to. So if you can really imagine how it would be to be somebody's dog, you know, that's basically how it is. And you know, you can, there's some of the images again on the back. So no school, no chores, no clothes. It's great being a dog. So, you know, you can imagine what it would be like to be a dog, and then you get to experience that through a game. So that's kind of cool. Gives you some more information about the game there. Not going to read it all out, but shows you, just to show you, there's some of the images a bit up closer. The game came out in 2003, so it's quite an old one again now, guys, going back to the early century games. Yeah, and it only has one player, so this one only has one player, and there's the disc just to show you. So not too much to say on that note, but there it is, Dog's Life, guys. If you're interested, it's a game called Dog's Life, so you get to experience the animal life of a dog. Okay, so we're moving on, and the next game we have here is a game called Just Cause. Again, great cover art. I like the red and the star and the black. There's the back of the box just to show you. It came out in 2006. You are Rico Rodriguez, I'm not too sure how to say it, a top secret agent about to start a revolution. So there you go, that's telling you what you got, what your aim is. And it says there, with 89 vehicles at your disposal, choose from choppers, so you can get helicopters, boats, cars, bikes. So, you know, kind of like in GTA, you can do a variety. You kind of, you play around. So there's again once again some of the images of explosions and gameplay just for you, just to show you there. There's again the front of the box, and the game came out in 2007. Yeah, that's more or less it on that one. There's the disc if I didn't show you. Yeah, Just Cause, another great game. Play it. It's a good one. Okay, the next game that we're going to show you is a game called Made Man. That's the front cover art. So again, another kind of a sniper gun game. Kind of like similar in ways of Mafia. So you know, you got some of the images there just to show you some of the story. The Mafia is the biggest single shareholder in the American economy. They have more influences on the daily lives of all Americans. So, you know, it gives you some insights there. Yeah, and it came out in 2006. Yeah. There's the disc just to show you if you're interested. Yeah, another one for the collection if you're into that kind of game. Made Man. Okay, next game. Another favourite that we see in is in big popular today. So again, you know, Battlefield. If you know Battlefield, one of the newest ones has just been released. So Battlefield 5. So again, we're going back to some of the older ones here. So with NetPlay, we got Battlefield 2, Modern Combat, EA. It's an EA game. There's some of the images in the back just to show you. All good stuff. All Out War, your way. So fight for both sides in a single player campaign. Obscure by deception and propaganda. So again, there's just more info on the gameplay there and some of the images just to show you. Has one player, and the release year is 2005. There's the instruction manual just to show you. A couple of pages. Settings about the game. EA, a guide about EA games, and there's the disc just to show you. Yeah, not too much more on that note, but if you're interested, yeah, that's it. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Okay, So here's another game we have, just to show you. Next one in our collection, called Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. And again, it kind of looks movie style, you know. It's very movie style, and it kind of, in a way, it looks kind of futuristic, you know. It's very kind of looks to be future. I'm not so sure if it is, but there's the back of the box just to show you some of the images. You know, you can see there, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Unite and fight battle in 4-player co-op with easy pickup and play ability. Experience the incredible movie action and beyond. Play as any member of the Fantastic Four to fight enemies from the Fantastic Four universe. And then it just shows some of the really creative sides of the game and the images. There's the instruction manual just to show you. You know, more settings about the game, and the disc. There's the disc there. So yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, Fantastic Four: Rise of Silver Surfer, and it came out in 2007. So yeah, that's another one there. Okay, we're moving on, guys. Next game we got here with Netplay, Brother in Arms, Earned in Blood. Great cover art. There's the back just to show you. Based on a true story. So again, this is based on a true story. We got instruction manual and disc right there. 1944 Saint Savard D-Day. So, you know, if you know the history and the story on D-Day, kind of related to that. So, you know, you get rhino tanks, shooting, battling, all that kind of stuff. So it's really army style. You know, really, really army style. So set many years ago. So yeah, and the game has 1 or 2 players, so you can get your multiplayer in this one with a great campaign to go along with it too. So 2005 is the release year. Brother in Arms, Earned in Blood. So another one if you're interested in Brother in Arms. Great game. Okay, we're moving on, guys. We got another great one here, another popular one, Medal of Honor Frontline. So we may have had other Medal of Honor games in our previous video that we talked about. You don't play, you volunteer. So show some of the war or shooter images there. Armed to the teeth with 18 authentic World War II weapons. So based in World War II. So there's the disc just to show you. Just some more key points about the game and some of the images just to show you. Its release year is 2002, so there you go, Medal of Honor Frontline. That's all we're going to say, guys. So we got another one here, Commandos Strike Force. So again, another battle shooter game, another one with Netplay. If you're interested, there's the disc. There's the back of the box just to show you some of the images. Strike Force, strike first. Go behind enemy lines as the elite commandos and defy the challenge of World War II using any means necessary. Playtime is over. Are you ready to be the best? And more info on the campaign and the story. So it came out in 2006. Yeah, and some of the images of the campaign mode, just to show you. So yeah, Commando Strike Force, another battle game if you're interested. That's all we're going to say about that, guys. Yeah, so we're on to our final row of our PS2 game collection kind of series review. So we're now talking about another popular title which was also big on the PC at the time. So yeah, we've got the platinum version here, The Sims Busting Out, and we previously talked about The Sims 2. So again, only the best games qualify for platinum, as they say on all these. Pack your bags, and as you can see, guys, graphics, you know, we're going back quite a bit, you know, so if you look at games today, the graphics have come a long way. So travel to wild new locations, meet unique new people, unlock hundreds of new objects and social movies, and get into all sorts of trouble, or try free play mode for tons of open-ended gameplay. So basically, you know, if you know the story about Sims, it's basically where you construct your own house and you make the garden and you make the kitchen and everything in the house, and you socialize with family and friends. So it's a fun game. It's a fun game to play. If you've never played Sims, it's a very interesting game, and there's tons of them available on the PC. So yeah, this one we're talking about here is The Sims Busting Out, and this particular version came out in 2004, I think. So yeah, there's once again the back of the box with a few points just to show you. There's the front of the box. Yeah, that's all we're going to say about that one, guys. The Sims Busting Out. So yeah, so the next game we got here is another one from The Sims, is The Sims 2 Pets. So which is basically, it's basically like The Sims 2. Again, it's just it's extended with pets. So if you've played The Sims, you know you're gonna get more or less the same experience, but you got pets added to it as well, so cats and dogs and stuff. So yeah, there you go on the back. Create perfect pets for your Sims. Create Sims and control their lives. Then choose from popular dog and cat breeds, or make unique pets for your Sims to love. But pets have minds of their own, so expect the unexpected. So it shows you some of the great images on the back there. Your Sims have pets. Teach them tricks, so you know you can teach the pets. So you're really interacting with the pets in the game, as well as doing everything else that you can do that goes along with most of these games that are Sims. So made by EA Games as well, and this particular version came out in 2006, I think. And there's the disc, just to show you. Front art. The art looks great as well. There's the back. So yeah, not going to say any more about that. So yeah, so that's The Sims. So the next game we're talking about here is a game called Superman Returns. So if you've watched the film or the movies, great cover art. There's the back of the box just to show you some of the images. Master your superpowers to save Metropolis. Explore all 80 sequence miles of huge open world metropoles for the first time ever. And some more info on the game there, and you know, flying across as Superman would, and some of the images of the sponsors at the bottom there. It came out in 2006. There's the instruction manual just to show you, and the disc if you're interested. Superman Returns. Yep, that's it really. 2006 game. Okay, we're moving on, guys. The next game that we're talking about, again going back to EA Sports, is another one, great one, FIFA Street. EA Sports Big. So there's the front cover art, there's the back. So again, this is your, if you're really big into kind of street soccer, this is definitely a game to try out if you haven't tried it out. And there's some of the images on the back. There's the instruction manual on the disc if you're interested. It's not enough to win, you have to win with style. So, and then it shows some more points about the game. Global street venue, so it's all street soccer, you know. It came out in 2005. So yeah, not gonna go into too much depth about the game, but yeah, FIFA Street. So there you go. The next game that we have is FIFA Street 2. So we got the second one here. Again, great cover art, EA Sports. Play or be played. So featuring 320 pro superstars and one-on-one skills battle. So you can do skills there and battle with the other players. All new tricks, stick moves, and some information there at the bottom about the game. It has multiplayer also. There's the instruction manual just to show you some of the settings and how to set up the gameplay. FIFA Street 2, there's the disc. Yeah. Yeah, and the game came out in 2006. So again, there's the back just to show you. Once again, there's the front. So if you're interested, FIFA Street 2. Yeah, that's all we're going to say on that note. Okay, so we're getting close to the end, guys, of our part 5 of our PlayStation 2 game series. Just a few more to go now. This next game that we're talking about is Marvel Nemesis, I think is how you say it. Rise of the Imperfects. So you got Spider-Man right there. There's the back of the box just to show you some of the classy images. Clash of the superheroes. Battle with 18 superheroes from 6 families, including a powerful new group, the Imperfects. Unleash the devastating superpower unique to each character. So very kind of anime. It's another one of those anime kind of games. Everything is kind of cartoony, but it's really fun. It's really fun to play. So again, you get your net play on this, and there's the disc just to show you. Once again, the images in the back of the box, and it's a 2005 game. So yeah, and it has multiplayer also if you're interested. So, and it has great cover art. Once again, just the cover art looks nice. So yeah, Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. It's another one for your collection if you're interested. Okay, so another game that we're talking about here is Die Hard Vendetta. Includes multiplayer mode and making of. So nice red and black cover. There's information about the game. It's time for a little playback, and it shows some of the campaign mode there in the images just to show you. It came out in 2003, so yeah, there's the disc just to show you. Not too much more to say on that note. Another great game for your collection called Die Hard. Yeah, not going to say much more there. Okay, so the next game we have is another big hit. If you know the story of Mafia, or the Mafians, as they call it, Mafia. So that's the front cover, that's the back. Mafia is a 3D action crime epic set in the seedy underworld of the 1930s. So, this is set in the 1930s. You get your old 1930s cars and all the really old horns that they had in the cars were really, really interesting. And again, it's got a shooter campaign kind of mode. So the game came out in 2004. It's only a single player game. There's the disc just to show you. Yeah, great game, Mafia. So if you haven't played Mafia, there it is. Not too much to say there, but another great one for your collection. Okay, so we're pretty much close to the end now, and this is another game that we love to do a talk on. So Capcom Classics Collection. So if you've played Capcom Classics, you might know that they were around in the 80s. So 80s, they were big games in the 80s and 90s. So if you're a big fan of Mario, this was definitely the deal. So we actually talked about Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2 in one of our previous videos. So right here we got the first one. These are quite rare actually. If you're looking for these today, they're actually come across as rare, so they can be difficult to find. So you might be lucky to get them on eBay, but there's the instruction manual just to show you, and the disc. And it just shows a list of all the games that you can play that are involved in this particular disc. So again, if you know how this works, it's basically a whole load of games built into one disc. So you get your Street Fighter 2, 1942, 1943, Final Fight, Forgotten Worlds. There's a whole heap of stuff there. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter. There's a whole load of different Street Fighters that would be rather different than the ones that were in the second Street Fighter. So again, if you're interested, there's Capcom Classics Collection Volume 1 and Volume 2. So this is Collection Volume 1. So basically a bunch of arcade mini style games with tons to do. There's so much to do in this. Again, the cover art looks great. That's the back. Once again, with all the list of games. There's the disc. And it came out in 2005. So yeah, not too much more to say. If you're interested, Capcom Classics Collection Volume 1, 2005 game. So yeah, that's all there is to say on Capcom. That's more or less it, guys. We've got one more thing just to show you that we said we keep till the end. So right here, we got the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. So This is a trilogy which was released in 2009, I think. And there's some of the images in the back. We got Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and GTA San Andreas. All Rockstar Games' finest. So, again, this is basically, instead of having the multi-pack, we previously talked about the multi-pack. This is the trilogy, which the multi-pack only contains Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. But this is like an expansion, so you get Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and GTA San Andreas, of course. So again, it's basically an updated version of what they previously released. So basically, there you get GTA San Andreas. So more or less, if you've played GTA San Andreas, you know it's the most successful game of all time. With so much to do, from gambling to shooting to your gang members and the story. So the drugs and the killing. Then we got Vice City. So GTA Vice City, as you know, is set in Miami. You know, it's set in 1986 to be precise. You play as Tommy Vercetti. You get to drive motorbikes, cars. There's a great story mode in there too, and it's set in the glamour. So again, yeah, that's all there is to say on Vice City. And of course, on the final we got GTA 3. So again, if you've played Grand Theft Auto 3, like you'll know that you play as Fedo, who actually doesn't even speak, and the cover art always looked great on GTA 3, which actually, out of all of the GTAs, it had more cover art than any of the games, and that's why it was probably one of the most successful after GTA San Andreas. So that's more or less all there is to say about it, guys. We're done with this video. That's our PlayStation 2 game collection part 5 finished. Yeah, we're done. Thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.